After ER modeling, once we have created the tables, we know that tables will have multiple attributes, many columns, and each of these column can be of different data type, number or character or these things. So, at the end of this video, you will be able to identify different SQL data types. So, what are these data types? We have the primitive ones. The primitive data types are number, character. We have a special one which is called varchar2, long, date and timestamp. Let us look at each of these in detail. Number, as all of us know, it just stores a fixed and a floating point numbers. When I say number, a column of size number 20,5, it is a kind of a floating point number with the scale of 20 digits, and out of which we are using it for 5 digits for the precision. So, needless to say, I can store only numbers in this. If I say number 20, I can go up to 20 digit number. After number, we have character, stores fixed length character strings. When I say character 10, character of 10 bytes, default is 1. The special feature of this character 10 is, when I say a column is of size character 10, even if I store only one character there, the disk space consumed is still 10 characters only. Whether you store 1 character, 2 character or maximum 10 character, the disk space consumption is 10 characters. So, that is character. Remember, in case of a number, I can store only number. A character means any character, ASCII character. It can be a number also, it can be an alphabet also, it can be special character like open bracket, close bracket, hash, those things. Any character that you can see in keyboard or that you can generate using keyboard can be stored in character data type. Next in this is varchar2. This is a special one which is there in a typical, most of the RDBMS is that stores a variable length character string. If I say a database of column length varchar2 20, its maximum length is 20. If I store a only 2 character data in that particular column, the actual consumption of disk is only 2 characters. Unlike in a character data type, when I say where the character 20, whether you store 1 character, 5 character, 20 characters, the consumption is always 20 characters, because rest it pads with some space or something. But in case of a varchar2, even if I say 20, if I store just 2 bytes in that, consumption is only 2 bytes. Maximum up to 20 I can go. That is varchar2, special thing of varchar2. One more, we have what is called as a long column. Columns defined as long can store variable length character data containing up to 2 gigabytes of information. I can store various character kind of a data. Where do I typically use it? Probably if I want to store some description. In case of an item, I want to store the item description, or I want to store all the review comments of an item, I want to store it, or I want to store the complete details of a particular say maybe a product or maybe various things, maybe employee related information. So, I can use a long column, long type data type, where I can go up to store up to 2 gigabytes of information. Next primitive data type is date. This is the most common one. It stores a point in time values in a table, dates and times. When I say date, employee, date of birth is there, joining date is there, right. It shows the year including the century, the month, day, hours, minutes as well as seconds. A date column stores along with day, month, year, also stores the hours, minutes and seconds. That is a speciality of date column. We have one more data type which is called as a timestamp. Along with the date, year, month, day values of date, as well as hour, minute and second values of time. And if I mention that fractional seconds, that fractional second precision is the number of digits in the fractional part of a second date time field. Like for example, if it is a timestamp, I can store the date, means the year, month, day, hour, minute, second, and if I say fractional second 6, up to 6 fractions of decimals I can store in case of a timestamp. So, that is a feature of the timestamp data type. To summarize the point that we have here discussed in this video, we have SQL primitive data types which are number, character, varchar2, long, date and timestamp.